Hi everyone! So I am finally doing a video where I'm actually talking on the channel and everything. And I thought I would do my May manga anime pickups for the first talking video. Finally able to do it, and I've got a background I think is nice, my Dead Man Wonderland. Okay, the first manga that I picked up is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And I've actually seen the anime for this, and I believe the anime's name, like if you say it the other way, is Dommachi. I have no idea if I'm actually saying it the right way when I say that name. There's there. A little background, which is just back of it. I really do like this. Like, I love the anime. And that made me want to pick up, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. I had something fall over on me there. But that made me want to pick up the manga because I love the anime so much. And, yeah, and the manga, I actually have not read this manga yet. I haven't read this volume. But I got the manga just because I love the anime. And my next one that I picked up kind of like on a whim because I've never seen the anime and I've never played the games, but it's Danganronpa. I know I'm butchering the name. I know I am. But I picked this up because I saw the cover art, and it really just drew me in, like the little bear, like the bear and everything, and I was like, wow, that looks interesting. And then I read the synopsis for it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to read this. I have to get this. So I picked it up, and I actually ended up watching the anime before I ended up reading the manga. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I'm not really sure, like, I mean, it doesn't really spoil it too much. I mean, it kind of does, because the story still follows along the same lines, but at the same time, there are some differences in the manga. And the only thing is that, like, upsets me is that I can't continue right now because the next volume is not coming out until July of this year, I think. And I don't know if they mean printed, and translated to English this year, or if they just meant volume 2 is coming out this year in Japan. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I've read. But I really like it, and I really love the anime. And, yeah, definitely go watch it. I mean, I know there's games, and I have not played any of the games yet because I don't own any of the games yet. I didn't even, like, the first thing I ever saw about this actually was this. I didn't even know anything about the games, anything about the anime or anything. This is what I first saw. Normally, I only buy a manga after I've seen an anime because I prefer to watch the animes first. That's just me. But when I saw this, I had to get it. And I'm glad I did because I love the anime, I'm loving the manga, and I cannot wait to get the game. So as soon as I'm able to, because even though the first game came out, I think 2010, it's actually still pretty pricey. Still over $30, even like pre-owned. When you go and get it pre-owned, it's still over $30. So hopefully I will be able to pick it up soon, but I'm not so sure yet. I cannot wait to play the game, and I can't wait. There's supposed to be a second season of the anime too. Okay. I guess I'll go with these three. I'll show them one at a time. Obviously, from the background, I love Dead Man Wonderland. I've seen the anime, and I love it. So, obviously, one of my pickups is Dead Man Wonderland Volume 1. Which, oh my god, I'm holding it upside down, you guys. Okay. Hang on. I should have known that, but I wasn't paying attention. Volume 1. Volume 2. Stay right there. And Volume 3. Which I kind of like how, like, they actually, they alternate depending on the numbers. So all the odd numbers, the background is going to be white, and all the even numbers, the background is going to be black. So I've still got a bookmark in this one. You can see right there, and that's because I am taking my time with it, because I can't really get like, you know, a lot of them at once, and there's a total of 13 volumes. And the manga's completed now, so I'm just trying to keep up and get them all. And I'm taking my time reading a chapter at a time instead of reading it all the way through like I'll do with some of the manga. So that way I can enjoy it a little bit more, because I really do appreciate and enjoy this manga. I really did enjoy the anime as well. I heard that a lot of people were actually upset because, which is in Japan, they were upset because there were things left out, things changed, like entire character was left out. And things were changed to the point where it just, you know, things were quite different. Although, actually, I will say some things in the manga I don't like as much as in the anime. Like, one of the things Senji says, I prefer, like, normally what he says in the manga and what he says in the anime are two different things when he does, like, one of his attacks. And I prefer the anime version. It sounds so much better. But I am disappointed that I know there's not going to be any more anime, and that mainly had to do with the fact that there was so much changing. This is what I've heard, that there was so much change to it that the ratings were not as well as they should have been. And in fact, it's to the point that where it's not popular enough, at least in Japan, that you can't even get any figures, which disappoints me, because Shira is my favorite. I love her, and yes, I know, even though I haven't read it all. And obviously, if you watch the manga, it gives it away. Anime gives it away. I know, you know, what she's done, and it doesn't change anything. I still absolutely love her, and I really wanted a figure for her, but you can't get one. The only figures I find is custom figures that people made themselves, and that's disappointing for me, because I absolutely love her, and I would love to have a figure of her. And you can't. It's hard to actually find anything with Dead Man Wonderland when it comes to merchandise, because I've searched, and there's some things out there, but not things that I necessarily really want and what I'm really looking for, which disappoints me, because I love it. I love the show. I didn't think I would, but I do. And so, yeah, I know that there's not going to be any more seasons for the anime or anything like that. The only thing I'm happy about is when they concluded the anime, it did really seem like the end of a first season, and it didn't feel like there should have been another episode after that, because I worry about that stuff when I heard an anime, you know, ended without getting another season, because that I worry that like an episode's gonna cut off and like leave you like complete cliffhanger. Although there's a lot, you know, you're like, oh, I want to see more. But yeah, I picked up these, and I'm actually soon for June, I know I'm going to be picking up at least 2 more, if not 3 of this, because I'm trying to get all the volumes because I love it that much. So I'm trying to, okay, I want to show you guys how this lines up, if I can get it lined up without anything falling over, because I'm having to, I don't have my camera stand right now, my little piece is missing off of it, so I'm having to use one hand to hold the camera and one hand to do this. But I kind of like how that looks, and how it would look on, you know, how it looks, you know, sitting up when you've got it standing up, everything. I like the alternation of it. Okay, I'm trying to I'm picking out which ones I want to bring up next here. I guess I'll do this one, because I don't think there's a second volume to this. And that is No Game, No Life, Volume 1. And I know there's light novels, because the light novels, I think it's actually still continuing. I think they're still coming out. I think it's actually ongoing. I don't think the light novels are completed just yet. In fact, my brother has 4 of the light novels that have come out so far, and I think, I'm not sure, but I think at least 5 have actually been translated to English. I know 4 have, because my brother has 4 of them. And he's supposed to let me borrow and read them, but he's taking forever about that. And I'm super excited to read those, because I really did love the anime, and if I want to see the story continue, I know I'm going to have to read the light novels, because the manga didn't, this is the only volume I think came out, because there was, like, people are saying part of it had to do with some copyright issues. Other people are saying that the artist got sick or something. I don't really know what the real issue is as to why the anime and the manga did not continue. And I am disappointed that they didn't, because I love the anime so much. and it's pretty popular. I've seen, when I've gone to convention, I've seen people dress up as Cheryl like all the time, and I've seen people dress up as Sora, and I know it's popular, but sadly, because of whatever reasons, it's unfortunately not going to go any further when it comes to the anime, which is disappointing. But once I'm able to read the light novels, I think I'll be happier because I'll get to know more of the story and how it progresses. And I'm rambling on about everything, you guys, and this video is going to be a lot longer than I intended it to be. Okay, and then the next thing I got was actually, I don't have the first one. I got the next two, the last two in the set, which is Zero's Familiar, Omnibus 4 and 5. They're so cute. It's Tabitha, but of course, her real name is Charlotte. And I can't remember her name. I just call her Fever because that's what her nickname is, like Fever or something like that. And Omnibus 6 and 7, volume 6 and 7, which is actually the complete thing. Like 7 is how many there is, and there's the Princess Henrietta. So pretty. And I don't have the first omnibus, which has volumes 1 through 3 in it yet. Now, the reason why that is because I ordered these two because they were bargain books on Books A Million. I got so lucky, you guys. They were each about $6 a piece, which normally, if, let me see if I can get this to come, okay, can you, there's a bit of a glare, so I don't know if it's going to work, but it actually says $18.99 right there. So originally these are both like $19, and they have this thing on Books A Million that's like bargain books or something. They say bargain books are like overstocked or something like that. I don't know. And they were both on the website for $6 a piece. And the only thing that I see that may have anything to it is like there's like some black dots on, like marker dots on the top of them. But as for the books themselves, they look like they're in perfect condition. All the pages are really nice and perfect. Nothing else is wrong with them. So I guess it was some kind of oversight because you could actually buy these and they were like the original price. But then you had both of these that were both $6. So of course I got the one there, and I spent just a little over, I think, $13 for the two of them together. I get free shipping because I'm a BAM member. Obviously, I have to be a Books A Million member if I want to save on my manga. So, I still haven't gotten volumes 1 through 3 yet for Omnibus because you can only get these in Omnibus now, from what I've seen. And hopefully I will be getting that coming up this month. My birthday's coming up, and that's one thing I've asked for because you have to get it offline, and, you know, it's something I really, really want. Because obviously I want to complete all of it, and there's only 7 volumes, so once I get that first Omnibus, it'll be complete. And that'll actually be my first complete set of manga. I have not actually completed a manga then. Okay, so that, I think, yeah, that is all my manga. So next is my anime, and I only got 2 anime this month. And the first one is Dommachi. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Yes, I picked this up offline. It's got all 13 episodes. And very excited to get this. Okay, I'm trying to... Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm holding this, and I don't know if I can get the slipcover off or not. Oh yeah, I can. I can do it, but I'm sorry about the shaky camera. Okay, I did it, and it opens backwards. Kind of like a manga would do. But it's got all 13 episodes on it. And I picked it up online. And it's, of course, it's only subbed because there is no dub yet. Because this anime just came out last year. But there is supposed to be a volume 2. Not volume 2, what I'm saying. A season 2 that's supposed to be coming out that... Because all this is based off of the light novels. And there's supposed to be a... There's supposed to be a season 2 coming out that is based off the next part, because I think the first set of light novels is what this anime is based off of, and then there's a second one that's kind of like supposed to be a sequel. I'm not really sure, and that's what the next season is going to be based off of. And I'm super excited because I love this anime. It's so cute and so funny, and I love Hestia. She's adorable, and Belle's so clueless. about how much she loves him. It's just, oh. If you haven't seen this, you really should go check it out. If you're into, you know, I guess it's kind of, I mean, it's not really romance. You know, there's fighting and everything in it. I don't know what the genre exactly is for it, but if you're, you know, you like a bit of comedy with, you know, some action, maybe a tad bit of romance involved, then yeah, this is definitely something you want to check out, because it is really good, especially the comedy part. I think that one's like a major thing in this anime. And I like this, like the packaging here is like the outside of it. It's got, you can see it reflects. It's kind of like a gold raised. Yeah. Alright, so then the last thing I got for this month for my anime and manga, I got Sailor Moon Season 1, Part 1. Yes, they split up the season, so there is a Part 2 that I have to get later on. And I'm super happy to get this, because this is my first anime ever when I was young. And I didn't know it was anime back then, of course. All I knew was I enjoyed it, and as I got older, I discovered what anime actually was. And I'm super happy to get this. Now, I got this at Walmart, and unfortunately, they don't have the second part of the first season. They had the first part of the second season. But hey, for $20, you know, to get 23 episodes, I think that's pretty good. And I hopefully will be getting the second season, Part 1 soon. Okay, so I've got it open, and I'm trying to make it so that way you guys can see Sagi on there. But it's really light, and because of the lighting, it's actually hard to tell she's there. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. You can kind of see she's there. And then this too has Amy on it. And yeah, it's really hard to tell, because I may end up darkening, if it helps. I may end up darkening in the editing just a little bit, just so you guys can actually see. And then Ray is over here on the third disc. You can actually see her a lot better. I think it's because hers is red. There's a reason why you can see a lot better than you can see the others. That's my guess, because they're just really light. And that is the 3rd disc. And I'm really happy to get this, and hopefully I can get, like I said, Season 2 Part 1. If I want to get Part 2 of Season 1, I'm going to have to do it online. Now, unfortunately, they actually cost more online than they cost in the store, which is unusual, because normally when you get something, it's cheaper online than it is in store, but apparently not with anime. I know that, and I know I can get it off of Walmart, and I think it might be the cheapest place to get it, because, I mean, which is really odd, because there's different, Walmart's had them for different price differently. I know mine had it for $20, while another one had it for like $24, which is really odd, but hopefully I can get the next part, you know, hopefully not too long, but I know the next one probably end up me getting, the next time I get it is probably going to be Season 2 Part 1, just because I can't get it in store. And then I'll have to order the other parts to get the full complete seasons offline at some point. I also picked up a couple of video games this month, and the first one, I think this is really bad here, is Atelier Totori. The Adventure of Ireland, which is a game about alchemy. And this is actually the second game in the series. And I've started kind of playing it so far. I think that's happening because I got... yeah, there we go. And I am enjoying it so far, though it does seem to take a while to build up things, and I'm still kind of learning with it. And then the second game I got is Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. And I actually haven't really played this one yet because my DS died on me, and I'm trying to find my charging cord so I can play it. And because when I did start playing it, actually everything that the character's doing is taking really, really long to play it. And I didn't even get to move my character yet. And I was like 3 or 4 minutes into watching like this opening and stuff. So I want to show one thing in here, which there's actually another game in here right now because that game's in my system. But there are these cute little chibi characters in the background of that, and it's even under the It's even under the booklet. So cute. I thought that was super cute when I opened the package. And then I also got one figure this month, a pop figure, and it is Sailor Moon. And this is the version of her without the wand. And I believe the wand version is actually Hot Topic exclusive. That's okay. You can kind of see there it's her with the wand and Luna with the band-aids on her head. And the other characters, I think the next one that I want to pick up actually is Sailor Venus, because I want Artemis and Luna. I'm going to be doing another video some point later on, actually opening her up and taking a closer look at the characters. I've already opened them myself, but I want to be able to show you guys a closer look at her. So those are the last few things I got there. Okay, so this is everything I got for my May pickups for my manga and anime, which I'm super happy. I cannot wait until I get the next volume of this and until I get the first omnibus of that. And definitely going to continue picking this up. Once this comes out, I'll get the next volume of that. And of course, there's no more volumes of this, sadly. And of course, that's the entire show right there. And I, of course, have to pick up the rest of this. But yeah, that is everything I got. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!